It's Monday morning. The time is now 5:05 a.m. I just counted the money and the interacts and everything else, and it added up to $224. That's not bad considering that I more or less slept from 1 o'clock till 4:30. Oh, I had my sleep interrupted by calls. One of those calls was a cancellation. As soon as I started moving, I got a cancellation. And another one was a call to a place, to a restaurant, which was closed and there was nobody there. So I went all the way to this restaurant to pick somebody up, and there was nobody to get into the cab. I tried phoning them. I phoned them 3 times. They didn't answer. I guess they didn't want the cab so bad. So yeah, this is a sign of the way things are going. You know, just last week it was a $400 night on Sunday. Now it's $224. We're starting to feel the pinch. It feels to me like a pinch of recession. Now, I'm not complaining because I don't mind making a little less money. I don't mind making less money at all as long as I'm not stressed. And I was not stressed tonight, which is good. I got to relax. I got to take it easy. I got to not kill myself just to be out here. It makes a difference. Might make less money, but I got higher quality of life. So I'm gonna make my way back to my favorite spot. Maybe watch a little more YouTube, and then get the car back in time for Mr. Punctual. So that means that in about half an hour, I'll have to pull myself off the road, go to the bank, make a deposit, fuel the car. I don't think I'm going to wash it. Everything's wet and rainy. It's going to get dirty right away anyhow. Yeah. The Monday night was pretty slow. I was out there, and it took until like 1 o'clock to have $150 on. And in the end, I got lucky. I had one fare for $36, and the guy tipped me $16. So it was a $52 fare, which put me over 200, and I ended up with a grand total of 235. Times are getting slower. I think ride sharing is coming soon. We have more cars on the road than we had before, and we've got the recession happening or beginning to happen. So people are not spending the money, and it's going to be a tough winter this year. It's going to be very tough. I was watching movies on my phone on YouTube, and I got to the end of my night, and I had to call the dispatcher to send me a car to pick me up at the garage because the car's going in for its inspection and to have a couple of repairs done on it. So the owner wanted me to have the car at the garage the earliest thing in the morning so that they could get started on it right away, and so he wouldn't miss his entire day by having the car in the shop. The idea is to get everything done in the morning, and then he can work the afternoon, which I understand. I personally am quite wiped out. And my phone was almost completely wiped out too. I was lucky that I could get the call into the office to have another cab meet me at the garage because my phone was down to 1% after watching all those movies that I was watching on YouTube. Now, if you just watch regular YouTube, it's like 10-15 minutes. If you fall asleep, it'll go to the end of the video and stop. But if you're watching a movie that's an hour and a half, and half an hour into it you fall asleep, and then you sleep for another 45 minutes, and then you get a call from the dispatch, well, that'll wake you up. But you know, you've gone through 45 minutes of watching video while not watching. You were sleeping, and that drains the battery. And of course, I don't bring a battery cable with me to recharge the battery of the phone. I charge it at home here, and then once it's been charged, I take it to work, and usually the charge lasts all night. Fortunately, with 1% left, I was able to call the dispatch and tell them, hey, I need a ride home. Come and get me at the garage. Yeah, well, and this is why I'm recording this at home on my computer. The phone is down. It was down to 1% when I plugged it in, so I was going to do a segment on the road when I went to the car wash to wash the car, and then get back to the bank and make a small deposit, and then I detailed the interior, and I fueled up, and then I took it to the garage, and that's where it is right now. So I got my chiropractor appointment in about 45 minutes, and it's raining out there, so I'm not going to walk. I would have walked, but it's raining, and I don't want to get soakered. I just want to get there, have my back adjusted, and have my neck stretched, and then come back home. Yeah, I'm kind of worn out. I also have a parcel to ship. If you look at behind me there on the chair, there's a parcel going out. I got to go to the post office, and fortunately the post office and the pharmacy are in the same place, because I got to pick up some Neocitrin. My nose is still acting up, and sometimes I'm coughing a little bit. So, and I've had this for a couple of weeks, so it might be the C word. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Neocitrin seems to do the trick, and I can also get some. What's that other stuff called? Does it start with a D? I don't even remember. There was some other stuff that I can take. Is it Dristan? No, I think there's another name for it. It's not Sudafed. It's whatever. I like Neocitrin. I like the hot lemon or berry flavor. Anyway, 3 more nights to go this week. Well, this was the Tuesday night, and the Tuesday night turned out all right. I had a couple of good fares in there, good long ones, besides all the other ones that I had. The time is now 5:30 in the morning. It's time for me to head over to the bank, make a deposit. One of my regular customers who owed me money paid me some, so that helps. It's going to help a lot, because times are getting a lot harder than they have been lately. No, I don't want to do that when I don't have enough time, so I'm going to just log out. There we go, logged out. I just had a $300 night, so that's not bad. I'm not complaining at all. I'm gonna, like I said, make a deposit at the bank, because I got paid some money, and I made some money tonight too. Did all right. And I was not really rushed at any time. It was just steady and even. There's a couple times I even had a couple hours break and went to sleep. So that was okay. if all the nights are like this one, if they're all $300 nights, I won't complain. I won't complain at all. Got an itchy back, so I was scratching it on the back of the seat and on my lumbar support. Oh, good, a green light. It's about time. Yeah, so my night comes to an end. I've got 2 more nights to go this week. I'm feeling the stress and pressure lifting off of me, which is I'm really thankful for that. I mean, it's bad enough that I gotta be out here all night, but if I gotta be out here all night and be stressed, no, that's not right. So I don't mind whatever it is that is causing things to slow down like that. If it's more drivers on the road, that's part of it, I think, and part of it is people don't want to spend money now because it's getting to be that Christmas season. That could be part of it, and part of it could be a global recession that's going on. I know that my investments have really taken a hit. Really taken a hit. Yeah. So, it's going to be some tough times again. It may be tough times till I retire. I've got 6 years, 7 months, and 9 days to go. And then I can retire. Yeah. It's a rough road we're on. Yeah, 2 more nights to go this week. Hopefully I still have enough power in my phone's battery to shoot a short video. It has been another quiet night. This was the Wednesday night. I did how many? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 trips before midnight, which was okay, and 4 trips since midnight, with the longest break being 3 hours in between 1:30 and 4:30, where I was just watching videos and falling asleep, and I fell asleep pretty hard just watching these videos, and that's what drained the battery power. I think it was a couple hours ago that I shut off the phone because I didn't want to lose all the power, all the battery power, so I could make this video, this little video segment. The grand total, $226. So that means 100 of it will go to the lease. There's 126 left, and maybe I'll use about 25 for fuel. So that's $100 in my pocket only. That's it. Yeah, it was quiet. Things have really slowed down a lot. They're nowhere near what they were only a few short weeks ago. When we were being overworked and stressed. There's no stress anymore. I can sleep half the shift. In a way, I'm thankful because the stress was killing me. But the money was nice. Now it's going to be a hard time. A hard time for how long? Could be years. Remember the recession? That lasted 8 years. could be really rough. Anyways, I'm heading to the car wash. I'm gonna wash the car for the owner. And I'm gonna head over and do some detailing. I'm not going to the bank because I didn't have enough cash to go to the bank. I think I have a grand total of $40 of cash. And if I use 25 of that for fuel, what's the point? Okay, well, one more night to go this week. Yeah. Well, this is it. Friday morning. I've just done the Thursday night. It was really busy before midnight. I mean, really busy. Like I did lots of trips. And it was one right after another before midnight. One right after another. I didn't get any chance to rest or watch videos or fall asleep or anything. After midnight, that's when it slowed down. After midnight, I've only had like 6 trips. And the time is now 5:56. The shift is over. It's starting to rain. I just counted the money and the Interac and the credit card and company charges and all that, and I've got $350 on. That's great. I didn't expect it. The rest of the week was slow. I couldn't break $250 to save my life. But this, $350. There's hope yet. There is hope yet. I don't know what made it so quiet, why nobody did anything on those other 4 nights, but on the last night, it just went busy. I can't figure it. Because Welfare Wednesday was Welfare Day. And that was a slow night. And even the Tuesday morning, the Welfare Wednesday morning, which was the end of the Tuesday night, was really slow too. Well, maybe the welfare recipients got their checks a little late. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just heading to the gas station. I'm gonna fuel it up, then I'm gonna go park it and walk home. Hopefully it's not raining too much. It seems like the rain is not as bad. Well, it's just as bad. Whatever. My week is coming to an end. I worked hard for it. Well, at least tonight I did. The other nights I slept and watched videos. I watched a bit of video tonight. And the funny thing is that after midnight, when it slowed down, I just crashed because I was just exhausted from going nonstop. I fell asleep about 4 times, I'd say. Watching a video, falling asleep. That's the morning hours. But the evening hours, I was nonstop busy. I hope yours is better than mine.